Good evening. Good evening. Hello, how you doing? This is John, Johnny Vlogger, doing a late chat. Just doing it for a little while. I'm not going to stay any long because I've got things to do. So, how you all doing? It's a bit of a nippy evening, isn't it? Nippy few days, and it's going to get colder apparently. Jesus, it's I've had my heating on, but you can't have it on all the time, can you? You have to turn it on and off. Good evening, Tracy says. Hello, how are you? Are you all right, Tracy? So, have you had a good week? What have you been up to? Anything good? I've been busy. I've been booking stuff and getting ready for a holiday. So not long to go now. So this time tomorrow I should be in Tenerife, hopefully. Maybe a bit before. About 8 o'clock tomorrow I should get there. Flight's about half eight. Uh, half eight, half three, and then get there about 5 to 8, depending on how long it takes to get there. 4.5 hours. That's the average time, isn't it? Hello, Pete and Shell. How you doing? I hear it's cold up in Newcastle. Snowing, I heard. Is that true? Damien Hancock, hello. Tenerife has got some bad weather this week. Did you see? Yes, apparently it did have a bit of rain and thunder, didn't it? Apparently. But I think it's all cleared up now. So hopefully when I get out there, it'll be all right. But you never know. There might be more thunderstorms. Hopefully they won't be there when we're landing. I don't want thunderstorms near the airport. Thanks very much. I remember the last two times I've come to Tenerife, just before you land, there's some very low clouds, and there's like these big black clouds that block out the coastline of the south of Tenerife, like where you can see Los Cristianos and Las Americas and La Caleta and all that lot, all along the coast before you land. And it was coming and going last time, so hopefully it'll be a bit clearer tomorrow and not too windy. It's been snowing. Has it stopped now, Pete and Shell? Hello, Steve H. Thunderstorms in South Tenerife. Well, I mean, like I said, I saw a video of some vlogger that was filming today on the beach, and it was all sunny and clear. So I assume it's all gone away now, hopefully. But as Tim says, it's a microclimate, isn't it, Tenerife? The weather can be raining in one bit of the island and boiling on another bit of the island. So I'd say we've got a very high chance of it being good weather in the south. The McMaster is going out for a couple of days again next week. Yes, I saw that on. I didn't see everything of Tim's live this morning. I saw the ending, the last 10 minutes, and yes, the McMaster's going out there apparently. So that'd be good then. Hopefully, I can say hello to him if he's out there. It's always nice to say hello to friends on YouTube, vloggers. That'd be great if he's out there. So we got Pete and Shower coming out. I'm going out. McMaster's going out. Is anyone else going to Tenerife in the next week? Tell us in your comments. Have you just come back from there? This is a late live, Charlie says. Yes, it is a late live. That's why it says late live chat. Dear. Hi, everyone. Susan says -4. Where's that? Glasgow. Blimey, -4. That is cold. It's been very cold today. -5 overnight. Is that in Manchester? Oh, my God. -5. Well, I just went outside the minute ago before I came on the live, and all the cars are all covered in ice, frost. You know, you'd have to get your scraper out and your antifreeze to clear the windows right now. And it probably, if you've only got water in your jet washers, which I have, they're all going to freeze up. I was going to get some today, but I couldn't be bothered in the end. How steep is the snow, or is it melting, Pete? Steve H says. I fly out in 11 hours. Oi, Damien Hancock's going to Tenerife. Are you going to Tenerife? Yes, Charlie, they're going tomorrow. The same as me, Pete and Shell. A last minute booking. There you go. It's been down to -6 through the night, Susan says. Blimey. That is cold. I find as I get older, the cold affects me more, like most old people, I suppose. I don't feel too bad in my hands. It's probably my knees. My knees start going a bit funny. Probably have to put my heating on again in a minute. I have had it on, but I've turned it off for a little while because it wasn't cold in here. But it's just starting to get cold again now. So I'll probably put it on in a minute. Yeah, my knees are going. My knees. Pete and Shell flying out tomorrow morning. Hi up, Johnny. We fly out the 21st December. Will you still be there? Oh, I'm just going to miss you, tree surgeon. I'm going home on the 19th. Never mind. I'm sure we'll meet one day. Can't have it all, can we? How come the petrol in the car doesn't freeze up? I don't know. It must have something in it to stop it freezing up, I suppose. A bit like aviation fuel, isn't it? Aviation fuel has to have something in it to stop it freezing up. Otherwise, the planes would fall out the sky, wouldn't they? Probably gets heated up a bit as well, I'd have thought. Because what was it, years ago? I can't remember how many years ago it was now. There was a British Airways plane, wasn't there? And it was coming into Heathrow, and the fuel froze apparently in the wings, in the pipes. Something wasn't working properly, and the engines literally conked out just as it got to Heathrow, and the pilot managed to glide it down and land it at the end of the runway. He didn't land it right on the runway, it was just off the runway, but that was a miraculous miracle that no one died. It was incredible. Good bit of pilot in there, but a bit of luck as well. I don't know if anyone remembered that. It was a 777, I think it was, and it was a write-off the plane, but the all the landing gear got ripped as it hit the grass at the end of the runway. But yeah, everyone survived, I think. The temperature in Tenerife right now is 20 degrees. Wow. Give me some of that heat, Eugene. Bring it here. Blow it into my lounge, please. Who are you flying with, Johnny? Tracy says. I'm flying with a new airline this time. I'm flying with Wizz Air. I'm giving Wizz Air a go. I've never flown on Wizz Air, but there's it's a little well, it's not a little airline anymore. They're quite big now, aren't they? They've got planes all over Europe. They're a Hungarian airline. They've expanded a bit like Ryanair and EasyJet, and they've got bases all over the place now, and they've got a lot of new planes in their fleet, so they're sort of eco-friendly, as they say, low on the emissions, the CO2 palaver, if you believe all that rubbish. And yeah, I'm hoping to enjoy it on there. I don't know. I've never flown on them, so I'll probably do a little vlog on Wizz Air, see what it's like, see what the prices are like for food and drinks, if there's any, and if it's on time or if it's delayed, and what the seating's like. I looked on the map of the plane; it's pretty full. There's not many empty seats left, apparently. Let's hope the airport chaos clears soon. Yeah, I've heard rumours that some of the staff might be going on strike at airports near the Christmas. Have you heard that? Let's pray and hope they don't go on strike at the airports before Christmas, because that will cause absolute mayhem, won't it? Getting back home. Who knows? Damien Hancock, near Veronica's, so we'll be nice and quiet. Where you staying, in the Sol Tenerife? I doubt if it'd be quiet there. I don't know though. I've never stayed in that hotel. I'll have to ask Lee, the map master, if it's got soundproof rooms there, because he stayed there, hasn't he? I can't remember if he said it was noisy or not. He's done a vlog, hasn't he, on it ages ago. Is Denise going? Yes, Denise is coming. Yep, she's not here right now. She's at home. So I'm meeting her in the morning, and then we're getting a coach up, to Gatwick, and then we'll be at the airport and check in. Well, we haven't got to check in. We've checked in already. It's all automatic now, isn't it? On your phone. All got our boarding passes. I think we're sitting near the wing or something, near the middle of the plane. I've got a window seat, so that's good. Yeah, I'm all excited. I still haven't packed. I haven't packed yet. I've got a few things out on the bed and that ready to pack, but I've just got to check everything. You know, last minute rush. Good old Johnny Vlogger rushing at the last minute. Still got to clear some memory on my phone. I've got too many videos on my phone. I'll probably have to go and buy a new memory card in the morning. I don't think I can be bothered spending hours and hours and hours uploading videos onto hard drives and on YouTube and on Google or whatever. I can't be bothered with all that. So yes. Border Force staff are striking, Pete Shell says. What's all this then? Dirty Sanchez. The Dark Knight Detectorist. Hello, Dark Knight. How are you doing? Good golly, Johnny. You've flown up the sub chart since I last checked in. Well done. Thank you, Dark Knight Detectorist. How are you doing? Welcome to the room. I will find out tomorrow if the rooms are quiet. Where are you staying, Damien? Did you tell us? I can't remember. Oh, near Veronica's. So, did anyone watch the Tenerife Forum the other day? Roger Memory told me that there was a fire in Las Americas, La Paz Strip. The Highland Paddy caught fire yesterday, or was it the day before? It all went up in flames, apparently, and all the bars and restaurants had to be abandoned nearby. It's probably all boarded up and a wreck now, isn't it? I don't know what the cause of it was. Does anyone know what the cause of the fire was? Was it a gas leak? Was it an electrical fault? Was it arson? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see and find out, won't we? I'll probably do a vlog on it, actually. I'll probably walk past there and show you. Unless Tim's done it. Tim might do an update. Or one of the other vloggers out there. Daniel might do a vlog. I don't know. He did a little vlog, didn't he, Daniel, the crack master of the rain yesterday. Hello, Denise. Off the charts, Eugene says. Sol Tenerife. Ah, you are staying in the Sol Tenerife. That was a good guess then. Oh, nice one, Damien. Oh, well, how long are you out there for? Maybe we'll meet up. Meet up, say hello if you want. You've got the Palms Fish and Chip shop round there, haven't you? And the Bell. And loads of other bars everywhere. So probably meet up somewhere if you want. What time do you guys get to Tenerife? I'll have to check it out, see how it is. Yes. So I'm due to get there at 8 o'clock. Pete and Shell are going to get there earlier, I think. They might get there about 2. So 12 o'clock. I can't remember if they're going at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock their flight. It's probably 10 o'clock. So they get there, what, about 2 after 2, something like that? About one for Damien. Where are you flying from, Damien? Stansted, East Midlands. I'm trying to think. Are you the guy that I watched your live one night driving to Stansted when you went to Tenerife last time? I'm pretty sure it was you, wasn't it? Or was it someone else? Might have been it's either Damien or it was someone else. You'll have to confirm that with me, Damien. I think it was you. I remember that live. Steve H says, "Yeah, that was me." Yay, there you go. I knew it was you. Well, we'll have to meet then. We've got to meet. We've got to meet. You know, I like to meet people. That's what it's all about. Going over to Tenerife. All the Tenerife lovers, if you're there, we'll meet up and say hello. Have a drink or something. Yep, why not? Why not? Pete and Cheryl getting there about 2:30. Okay. Well, at least there's a little group of us over there. It's not too bad, is it? It's better than just being on your own, a sole traveller. I must admit, on a lot of my earlier Tenerife trips, I just went on my own all the time. So to go with someone and to meet people out there is much better, isn't it? It's more makes it more exciting and interesting and enjoyable, I suppose, if that's how you want to put it. So I've got my silly little glasses on, look, the one handle ones. I've got 2 pairs with one handle. Look, I've got one there. And it's funny, they've both broken on the same side. Look, they've both got the left handle missing. I have got a new pair. They're in, they're probably, let's have a look. See if they're in this bag. I've got a holdall here. They're either in here, my new ones, or they're upstairs. If they're upstairs, I won't be wearing them, right? No, they're not here. Right, that's that. That's the end of that then. They're upstairs, right? Unless I've lost them. Johnny, Denise, Pete and Cheryl, have a fantastic holiday, Tracy says. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I was going to ask anyone, got any suggestions what we could do out there? What could we do out in Tenerife? Have you got anything you can think of that I haven't done or that you'd like to see maybe? Any ideas? I did hire a car earlier, but I got an email saying it's been cancelled. So I've got a feeling the office wasn't open. So I don't know now if I can get a car. Live from the live from the Vault Bar. Yeah, the Vault Bar. Yeah, we'll have to. I will make sure I go there this time. Whether it be when the football's on or not on, I can't say, but I will try and do a live there. Yeah. I did try and do that last time, but it was too busy, so I didn't. I had to walk out and go somewhere else. It was hectic. Are you going to the north? If I got a car, I probably will spend a day up there. Yes. Vault has to be done, Johnny. Damien Hancock says. Yes. Nude sunbathing. Swinging. Various friendly group activities. Oh dear. Nude sunbathing. I don't know if there is a nudist beach. Is there in Tenerife? I don't know. A nighttime walk. A nighttime walk, maybe. Yeah. Maybe outside Veronica's. See all the action. Yeah. Or maybe we could pick different places. Like one day outside Veronica's, another day in Los Cristianos, another day in Fanaby Beach, maybe at night time, plus the daytime. Football fans, you want to see football fans? Well, you want to see some riots? You want to see some fighting? Or people getting arrested? Or people cheering and having enjoying themselves? Some sensible football fans. There you go. All the dossers going on holiday again. Lita Lewis. I will pick you up on the way to airport, Tracy. I wish, Tracy says. Tracy's coming now. Last minute booking. See you tomorrow evening. Have a good flight, Pete and Shell, Denise says. Yeah, have a good flight, Pete and Shell. Hope I have a good flight as well. The last thing I want is turbulence. I don't like bad turbulence. I don't mind a little bit, but I don't like lots of it. Gets a bit much. There was a bit of turbulence both ways when I went last time in October. So, and I remember coming back. There was thunder and lightning. There was a big storm out in the Atlantic, and you could see it from the plane, and it caused a lot of turbulence. And there must have been a lot of high, strong winds above the clouds. I do remember that. Shell UK says, we will see you when you get there. Okay, Shell and Pete. Yeah, we'll see you when we get there. Marjan Vlastuin. Good evening. I'm going to Parc de Sol. Player Fanaby next week. Wish you a happy holiday. Well, I wish you a happy holiday as well, Marjan. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Is it your first time there, or have you been before? You never know. If you want to meet, just message me or something, or on a live or something. I'm going to go on Tim's live next Monday meetup. I've booked it. I've booked me, Denise. I've booked Pete and Shell in as well if they want to come along. They don't have to, but if they want to come along, then that'll be 4 of us going there on Tim's live, Living with MS. Tim, what's his surname now? I've forgotten his name. My brain's gone blank. Let's see what it is. I'll look it up again. Tim. He's changed his name slightly. Timothy Dowd. D-O-W-D. There you go. Timothy Dowd, L-W-M-S-T. Living with MS Tenerife. There you go. If you haven't seen his channel, check Tim out. He's a great guy. Five of you if you take Damien as well. Yeah, if Damien comes along. Damien Hancock. You could come along Monday, couldn't you? To the meet up if you want. Pete and Shell, yeah, Monday will be fine. Thanks, Johnny. Okay. Marjan, no, I'm going there for the 4th time. Oh, that's good. What's your favourite part of Tenerife, Marjan? Do you like the north? Do you like the south? Or do you like a certain part of the south, maybe? Only 5 days, Steve, for some diving, as last time I was caught up in that storm for 3 days. Oh, yeah, I remember. You got caught in a bit of a washout last time, didn't you? That was bad luck, wasn't it? Well, hopefully this time you'll have good luck, Damien. There you go. I'm sure you will. So we've got 23 in the room now. Click the like button, guys, if you like this live. Rita Lewis, it doesn't matter if people on benefits or not. They can go on holiday when they like and where they like. So if you're going to talk like that, you'll be blocked. So I'm giving you a warning. There's no need for that attitude. She is classed as disabled, but she can walk. People that are disabled can walk, and people can do what they like in their life. If they want to go on holiday, they go on holiday. If they want to stay in the UK, they stay in the UK. There's no law saying you can't go away. If you're jealous, then maybe you should go away. End of. Well, I'm not going to talk about that, Rita Lewis. I'm going to put you in timeout. I can't be bothered with that. There's no need for that. Apologies for that, people. But we don't want rude comments on here. What's that? 78,500 virtual resultaten etal resultanen, like the green north and the sunny south. The tidy is also beautiful. Get the Aryan fist out, Johnny. Hello, Peter Blake. How are you doing? How's it going? I use Translate. I am from the Netherlands. Okay, Margin, that's nice to hear from you from the Netherlands. And nice to see a Dutch person on here. Excellent. Funny enough, I spoke to a Dutch person in Gran Canaria. He said hello on one of my vlogs when I was doing a video at the market in Gran Canaria. He said hello. Sanjay Sharma, hello. Jake Vlogs, hello. You're all well, Peter Blake says. Hello, Ian Fraser. Everyone's coming on now. When am I going to the other Canary Islands? You do Tenerife a lot. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I am going to go to some of the other Canary Islands, and I'm going to go to Lanzarote. I'm going to give that a try, and Portaventura maybe next year. But I do want to go. I fancy going to Greece and Turkey maybe. I'm going to try some new places next year. Might go to Amsterdam, Holland again because I like it there. Might go to Paris in France. Might go. Who knows? I could just go anywhere, I suppose. John, you still need to have a proper fowl. Indian curry, Simon Warner says. Yeah, I think the one last time was a bit of a fake one, wasn't it? I don't think the chefs knew how to cook it properly in the Indian restaurant because it was nowhere near strong as what it should have been. The last strong vindaloo I had was at the Masala in Kaleo Salvaki at Tim's little village, and I did a live in 3 parts because my mouth was burning out, and that was only a vindaloo, so God knows what a fowl would be like. Amsterdam is beautiful. Yes, it is. I like Amsterdam, and I like the airport at Amsterdam as well. They got the little trams going around the city centre, haven't they? They've got good trains, good train network. Lanzarote next, Johnny Vlogger. Pete and Shell says. When's your flight, Johnny? 3:30. 3:30 in the afternoon. Go try that hot dog place, Johnny, as meant to do a really hot one. Where's that, Damien? Do you know where that is? Whereabouts in Tenerife is that then? Really hot dog. Really hot dog. Hot dog. Schiphol is beautiful airport. Yes, it's. I like the roof terrace at the airport. It's free, isn't it, to go on the roof and watch the planes. You can't see everywhere, but you can see about 3 runways. But they've probably got. I think they've got about 5 runways at that airport. Near the fountain bar, Damien says. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, the Night Strider was in Amsterdam when he went for a little break. Not sure if he's back now. Probably went for a little mini city break. When I went there, I only went there for 4 days. Might have been only 3 days. I can't remember now. It went very quick. Near the fountain bar, yeah. I'll write that down then. I'm taking some notes for things that I don't know. So there's a lot of new bars open up in Tenerife, isn't there? So I'll probably check out some of the new bars. Hello, Distraction UK. How you doing? Aye, Mr. Vlogger and the Room of Doom. You have a beautiful view of the Panorama Terrace. That's right, the Panorama Terrace. Yes, I have been there. Yes, I did do Anna Myth had a webcam job in the red light. Oh, mate. Rita Lewis, goodbye. That person's just an idiot. Get rid of them. You're blocked. That's it. I warned you, Rita Lewis, and you blew it. So that's it. You're blocked. We don't need that idiot on here. Jake Vlogs. I like Crete in Greece. Have you been there before? No, I haven't. No. Everyone's saying hello to DUK. It's the biggest island in Greece. Crete. Crete. Shall I write that down? Corfu's another good place, isn't it? Corfu, Skiathos. There's Rhodes. There's quite a lot of places to go in there in Greece. Hi, Billy boy. Hello, Billy boy. Well, when I went to Amsterdam, I did go to the red light district. I'm not going to say too much, but I had quite a good time. And my eyes were popping out. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to think how long ago that was now. That was probably about 4 years ago. 4 years ago I went there. My daughter, I think, Chloe, she treated me to a ticket to Amsterdam. And then I paid for the hotel and the flight back. That was it. Simon Warner says, I had 3 people try to cancel on me today as they thought it would be too cold for me to do their cars. I'm sorry, but it's up to me to decide that. IOI. LOL. I keep saying IOI. That's probably Tom. Akarita Lewis, probably. Crete is lovely, Pete and Shell. Jake Vlogs, I don't really like Corfu, Jake Vlogs says. Corfu is beautiful, and also Crete, Shania. Okay. Wild Dead Wolf. Hey, John. Hi. Hi from Hampden Park, Eastbourne. Love the show. Can I get a shout out to Phoenix, my daughter? There you go. I've just done it for you, Wild Dead Wolf. Hello from Hampden Park. Wee, that's just over the hill from me then. That's nice. Another Eastbourne vlogger or YouTuber. Pete and Shell have done 5 Greek islands. All fantastic. Tracy's laughing. Johnny. Jake Vlogs. I have only been to 3 Greek islands, Crete, Corfu, and Kos. Kos. Oh, yeah, that's another one. Kos. I've heard of that one. How do you spell that? Kos. Right. Billy Boy. Get in there, Johnny Boy. Hope you use protect. Of course. Of course. I was single then, so I could have done. I was allowed to do what I wanted then. Seen a guy get thrown in the canal for refusing to pay his bills. Wow. You saw that in like Amsterdam. The Reeperbahn, Germany was a bit of a legendary place to visit also, Simon Warner says. Jake Vlog says Crete has 2 airports. Charnia is like Tenerife North Airport and Heraklion is the main airport. More tourists there. Wild Dead Wolf. Cheers, brother. Thank you. No worries. No worries. What's your name, Wild Dead Wolf? Have you ever been to Mallorca, Johnny? No, I haven't. No, I've never been there. My daughter Chloe's been there. She's been there quite a few times. I've never been there for some reason. I don't know why. It's just never appealed to me. I think it's because the weather's not as good there as the Canaries. But they do get good weather. I can't deny that. Only live once, brother, Billy Boy says. Peter Blake says he's been to Crete, Corfu, and Rhodes. Simon Warner says, don't worry about Johnny's glasses. They are armless enough. Armless. Very good, Simon. Wild Dead Wolf. Oh, it jumped there. Hang on a minute. Where's his comment? My wife's dad had a place in Murcia. Okay. Murcia. Where's Murcia? I can't think where that is, Wild Dead Wolf. You have to help me out there. Majorca is my favourite Spanish island, Jake Vlog says. Steve H is laughing. We will have to go to Skiathos next year, Johnny Vlogger. You will love the airport. Yeah, I probably will, I think. If they land very close, like they do on them videos, my eyes will love it, yeah. Majorca has amazing weather, just not in the winter. Yeah, I think that's what I'm getting a bit confused with. Yeah, so in the summer it's all right, but not the winter. Karen, you pack your Speedos, John. Have I packed my Speedos? I haven't packed them yet, but I've got a pair. Do you want me to take them? I'll take my Speedos then. There you go. Beautiful island, Alcadia. Alcadia. I agreed. The same as Jake Vlogs, Margin says. Pete and Shell never been there. It is nice. He's Budgie Canary Smugglers. Murcia, Spain, near Cartagena. Cartagena, is that? God, all these funny names. Fuengirola. You will love. Billy Boy says. Am I going with Denise? Yes, I am, Jake. Steve H says definitely take the Speedos. Wild Dead Wolf says Torre Vecchia Murcia Airport was giant market there, apparently largest in the area. Everyone wants me to take my Speedos. Why? Take them, please, Karen says. Yes, Fuengirola is beautiful. And Marbella. We could go on all day saying how nice this place is and that place is and that place is. Thousands and thousands of places to go, isn't there? It's unlimited where we can go, but we can only go to so many places, I suppose. So that's probably why my daughter keeps saying to me, "Why do you keep going to Tenerife all the time?" I suppose it's a bit crazy in one way, but if you like somewhere, why not? As I said before, every time I've gone to Tenerife, there's always new things to do there. I don't get bored. I think if it was one of those places where you see everything quickly and there's nothing more to do, then I probably wouldn't have kept going to Tenerife. But because there is lots to do, that's why I keep going there. Am I going to vlog again on Tenerife? Wild Dead Rock Wolf says, John, you will miss the snow. Stay in Eastbourne and get a sledge. You need to do you need to do a live wearing your Speedos. Yeah, I'll get Denise to film me when I'm going in the beach for a dip in the sea with my Speedos. All the girls will be screaming. Craw X video. I heard that you're going to Tenerife. You're bare lucky. It's freezing in London. Peter Shell says Ski Arthos is untouched, totally uncommercialized. All the Greek islands are beautiful, but all different. Fuengirola is beautiful, and Marbella. Margin says. Johnny, remember to pick up a giant golden caramel Toblerone from the duty free to review. They are gorgeous. Yes, I remember seeing them in the Gatwick duty free. They are big, aren't they? That or a big bar of Cadbury's. You can get a big bar of chocolate, something like this, and it's about that wide, a massive bar. Debbie L, you're a handsome man, Johnny. Take them, Debbie L says. Has any, Pete and Shell, Pete, have you got any Speedos? We do a live together with Speedos. Peter Blake, are you staying in Los Cristianos? No, I'm staying somewhere different this time, Peter. I've decided to venture out a bit more in Tenerife. I think I've stayed at Port Royal too many times, so I'm gonna go somewhere else this time. Anyway, it was booked up. That's the reason. That's the main reason why I'm not going there. I'm staying in Playa de las Americas this time, so I'm a lot nearer the lively part of Tenerife, if that's what you want to say, the rowdy part. So I won't be far from Damien, and I won't be far from Pete and Shell. So there you go. Wild Dead Wolf. Oh my God. LOL pants. Steve H says that will be hilarious. I think I'm going to write that down before I forget, because that would be funny, wouldn't it? A Speedos live. Damien Hancock, I just went to put my case in the car and it's frozen up like a block of ice. I can imagine it probably has. Hi, all. Hope you're well and looking forward to a good Christmas. Yes, I'm looking forward to a good Christmas. And get back just in time, I suppose, for Christmas in the UK. Hopefully, it'll be a bit warmer though. Don't want it too cold. Put the Toblerone down the front of your speedos. That will give the locals something to talk about. Oh dear, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Debbie going, what the hell is that? Or they'll be going, oh, he's got a big one, hasn't he? Cool, look at that big Toblerone coming out of his speedos. I bought some Cadbury misshaped chocolate tonight and feel sick. Oh dear. How's your Spanish, John? Oh, very, very little. Only basic. I'll take my little phrase book with me. That comes in handy. I always try and learn a couple of new words every time I go. No Speedos in the suitcase. Sorry. Pete and Shell says, I filmed people dancing on the beach in Ventura. Craw X video says. Antifreeze didn't melt the ice on my windscreen this morning. It was that cold. Steve H says, oh dear. Where are you having your Christmas dinner? Debbie L says. I'm probably going to have it at Denise's this year. So somewhere different. There you go. Remember to have a sock inside the Speedos. I'll go and buy a big Toblerone or a big sausage. There you go. And I'll put it down my Speedos. I made that mistake once, Peter Blake says. Daz Reynolds, when's the next karaoke singing? Oh, I wouldn't like to say right now. It'll either have to be when I get back, or if I could do one out in Tenerife, I'll try and do one out in Tenerife. There you go. If I can talk to a couple of bars that aren't busy, that have got karaoke set up, I might ask, is it possible to do a live in one of their bars and maybe share with the people that want to sing there as well? If we could do a live in a bar doing karaoke and let the public sing as well, so like we alternate, that would be good. I'd probably have to ask some people. It's probably possible. I can't see why not. If there's a bar that doesn't have any entertainment singers, if they've got like a slot for people to do karaoke, and they've got the internet there, like a good strong Wi-Fi, I can't see why it's not possible. So we'll have to have a look at that. Wild Dead Wolf, as said, wife's dad had apartment Mercia. His Spanish is awful after 8 years. Wow. Well, his Spanish must be awful then, because too many people speak English, because I'm pretty sure if no one speaks any English, you would have to learn the language, wouldn't you? Because that's the only way you'd be able to communicate. That is the problem, isn't it, with when you live abroad? If you're living in an area where people speak English, then you're not going to learn much Spanish, are you? But if you're somewhere in the middle of nowhere, you've got no choice. You've got to learn the language. I think from my experience in Tenerife, when I've been there, all the times I've been, I've found that the north of the island, more people speak Spanish. And well, that's a stupid reply, actually. No, everyone in Tenerife can speak Spanish virtually, apart from some of the English that have gone to live there. They either they can't be bothered or they can speak Spanish, but probably not as good as a Spanish person. But I'm sure you can learn the language perfectly over a period of time. It's not impossible. Um, but what I'm trying to say is when I went to the north, there's some Spanish people, probably mainly the older people. They don't want to learn English. They're not interested. So they must, maybe years and years and years ago, they didn't teach English in the Spanish schools. And it was only later they started teaching English. Because I know a lot of the younger Spanish, they all speak English and Spanish. But if you look at some of the old people or talk to some old people in Spain or Tenerife, they don't seem to they don't speak English. Because I remember I've spoken to a few people before. Simon Warner says, as I say to people, don't put any hot or boiling water on your windscreen to try to defrost it. Seen 2 cracked windscreens this week so far. Yes, that's not a good idea. Marjan Vlastusen. Hello. Denise is back on again. Hello, she's woken up again. Lukewarm water, okay. Steve H says to put on your windscreen, but not boiling water. Craw X video, have you ever been to Portaventura? He thinks it's better than Tenerife. Well, everyone's got their opinions of places that they think's best, haven't they? I remember when I went to Gran Canaria, there was an English guy. Funny enough, he came from Brighton, and he said he knew all the areas that I knew. So he was only a few years older than me, and he said he preferred Gran Canaria than Tenerife because there's less trouble. But that's his opinion. I'm not saying that's true. Everyone's different. Steve H, very tepid at best, ready to be safe. Put some in a zip lock back and run it over the screen, but should work fine, bud. Have a nice holiday, Denise, Margin says. How cheap is Portaventura compared to Tenerife? Craw X videos, Pete and Shell says. Hot water freezes faster than cold. That's probably why my boiler wasn't working in my other house the other day. 2 days ago in Brighton, I was in Brighton and my boiler stopped working. I just had a blue blinking light. I checked all the pressure for leaks, everything. I reset it. I turned it on and off God knows how many times, and I bled all the radiators. I gave up in the end. I think it's the condenser pipe has frozen up. It's blocked because the pipe's too tiny. It's only like, what, an inch wide, and I need to get a 2-inch. I need to get a 2-inch pipe. I'm not saying mine's 1 inch, by the way. Hit those likes and help the channel, Wild Dead Wolf says. Yeah, click the like button, guys. Thank you, Wild Dead Wolf. Pete and Shell, Crawrex video says he doesn't know what's better. Probably the same. Gran Canaria is my least favourite, Crawrex video says. Condense was frozen by the sound of it, Johnny. Yes, I had it a few years ago, and I got a hairdryer to warm up the pipe near the boiler, and then when I went outside, because the boiler's in the loft, I hairdryed the pipe in the loft, and then when I went outside, I got some I think I used the hairdryer, and then I got a kettle of water, not boiling water, warm water, and I poured it over the pipe. I went up the pipe because it's going along, and then up the wall. I poured some on various parts of the pipe, and it managed to melt the icicles inside the ice, and then it was all coming out the end of the pipe in big strips, and I was pulling it out, and eventually it cleared, and then the boiler worked. But I was so cold the other night I couldn't be bothered, and I just went, "I'll bugger this. I'm going home. I'm going back to Eastbourne." Um, Portaventura, Corralejo is the best part. You can literally go to Lanzarote in 8 minutes on a speedboat. Hot water expands the cold frozen water, hence screen expands and cracks. Wild Dead Wolf says. Not a good idea then to put that on your car windscreen. Connection from the boiler is overflow pipe, but should really be at least an 1.25 inch pipe outside and lagged. Yes, I think the pipe did used to be lagged, but it's all come off. So now it's exposed. It's just a plastic pipe. That's probably what it is. It's the pipe's too small, and it's not lagged, so it's not insulated, is it? So the cold hits it, it freezes too quick, and the pipe's too tiny, really. I mean, it needs a bigger pipe. If it's got a bigger pipe, then the water coming out of the pipe, coming down the pipe, won't fill the whole pipe all at once, will it? It'll take longer to freeze up and block it. That's what I've got to do. I didn't know Lanzarote is near Portaventura, Jake Vlog says. Run warm water in your pipes before hot, or will crack the stack or pipe, Wild Dead Wolf says. Who am I flying with tomorrow? I'm flying on Wizz Air, Jake Vlogs. So, Johnny, when do you go away and how long? Hope you have a good time. I'm going away tomorrow, Wild Dead Wolf, for 10 days. Marjan Vlastuin, Tenerife is near La Gomera. Yes, La Gomera is a lovely little island. I went there once for a day trip. You're going to be tired tomorrow, Johnny. Yeah, well, coming up to an hour now, aren't we? I'm going to probably end the live soon. I've got to do some packing and put my head down, I suppose. I've got to get up early in the morning and get motivated. I've got to leave here. Got to leave here about 10 o'clock. So it'll be a long day tomorrow. I will be tired. Probably this time tomorrow night I'll be getting a bit knackered. But if I'm enjoying myself, then I won't be knackered, if you see what I mean. Can you show where you can hire pedal boats in Tenerife? Yeah, I can. I know they've got them in various beaches along the coast. They've got them in Los Cristianos. They've got them in Fanamy Beach. They've got them in by Porto Colon, that Playa La Pinta Beach. They've got some. Am I going to Gatwick? Yes, I am. Wild Dead Wolf. 3:25 is the flight. There you go. Is Den taking the kinky stuff with her? I'll tell you what I am going to do on this trip that I haven't done before. I'm going to go on an e-scooter, guys. Yes, I'm going to go on one of those green e-scooters and whiz along the front promenade or wherever. I might do a vlog on that. And the other thing I'm going to do is I might hire a mobility scooter. Is that what they call them? It's where you sit down. It's like a quad bike, and you can. It's like what the old people use to get around. I was thinking of getting one of them with Denise, and so we'd be in tandem. It's either we hire one each or we hire a dual seat one, and we're going to go along the we're going to go along the front on one. So she could drive it and I could be vlogging. I could be the cameraman behind her going like this, and then she could be driving it. That'd be pretty cool. So Pete and Shower at the airport now, staying at a hotel. That's nice. Can you see the planes where you are? Pedal boat, sad that. Get a petrol engine, it's a holiday. Yes, you can hire a boat actually in Tenerife without a license. So that's possible as well. And jet skis. Be very careful on them, Johnny. Make sure your insurance will cover you on an e-scooter, Simon says. 3:25 p.m. Yes. Margin 3:25 p.m. Yes. Do you know, it's funny you should say that. I saw a guy in Eastbourne the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day. It was about probably 2 weeks ago now. I was driving along the road and all of a sudden there was like a traffic jam. So I was stopped in traffic and I looked on the other side of the road while I was waiting in the queue. And I saw this guy. He was going on the pavement on his e-scooter. And all of a sudden, he was on the floor on the pavement. He must have done there must have been a dodgy pavement or something, and the wheel must have hit it, and he must have got literally thrown over the handlebars of the e-scooter. He did like a mini somersault and laid on the ground, and he was like, like in agony. It was like, and it was right by the curb of the road. It was quite dangerous because he could have gone in the road and got hit by a car. Luckily, he didn't, and he was in a bit of shock because I saw some people go to help him, and as I passed him, he was just like bewildered and in shock, like what had happened. So if something like that happened, that's quite dangerous, isn't it? So yes, have to be careful if I get an e-scooter. 10 a.m. Pete and Cheryl is your flight. So you'll be there for what? Half two, I'd say. Safe journey. Hang a baby on board sign on the back of the Mobo cart. Baby on board, yeah. You could have a scooter race with Pete and Shell. We could do, or if we both get a mobility scooter, we'll have a mobility scooter race. Or is that what they're called? Or is it a bike? Or I don't know. What are they called, them things? My next door neighbour's got one. He does his shopping in it. That's it. I can just have my speedos on, and I'll be on one of them mobility scooters, going along. I'll be going, hey, everyone! I got my speedos on. Do more Chinese restaurants. Wish you and Denise a safe flight tomorrow. Thank you, Marjan. Blimey, there's lots of comments here. Whew, I can't keep up with this. I know someone who got clipped by a car in Spain on his e-scooter and lost a finger. Oh dear. That's not nice. Those e-scooters are dangerous, Steve H says. Wild Dead Wolf, are the roads in Spain still full of holes? Some of them are, I suppose. Yeah, there's a bit like the English roads. They're not brilliant. Mobility scooter, that's it. Mobility scooter, that's what I was looking for, Steve H. Mobility scooter is okay, yes, because that's got 4 wheels. Can see the terminal building, but pitch black. Will be able to hear planes landing, but can't see anything, but will be asleep anyway. Pete Shell says. Tracy's off now. Johnny, safe journey and plenty of videos. Take care. Bye, Tracy. Night, Tracy. TC. Night, Tracy, Steve H. A 16-year-old uses a shopping trolley as a mobility scooter. Hmm. Dress up as Santa on an e-scooter, Johnny. Blogger Pete and Shell says. Yeah, could do. Get a Santa costume. Wild Dead Wolf. Sleep well. Yes, a mobility scooter race, and the loser has to wear Speedos out for the next day. Pete dressed as Santa and Johnny in his Speedos. Steve H says. Debbie L. Johnny, do you and Denise have an open relationship? An open relationship? What's an open relationship? We're in a relationship. Do you do a prepaid food holiday, or do you just eat and pay every day? I'm on a self-catering holiday this time. Most of the holidays I go on a self-catering because it's so cheap to eat out there. If it was expensive, then I would definitely pay for full board. Sometimes I've been to Tenerife and had breakfast included, but again, you can get breakfasts so cheap, like what, €4, 2.5 euros for a breakfast is nothing, is it? It'd be interesting to see if the Abora restaurant has not got a €1 beer anymore, because a lot of bars don't have €1 anymore. They're 1.50 now, a lot of them. So I'll be hunting around to see how many bars are €1, or is it the end of the €1? Do I have sex with other people? No, I don't do that, Debbie L. No, no, I'm not. I'm not a swinger. Are the 4 of you staying at the same hotel? No, we're not. We're at different places. Will the Santa costume have a bulging sack? Oh, sorry, a sack to carry around. Brainwife's dead, always included. If on holiday, cruise mostly. Wild Dead Wolf says. Think you can still get a €1 pint near Chucky's? Yeah, I think Raymond Free were doing €1 from the last I heard. But they might be on their old stock, and when it's gone, because if the suppliers have put their prices up, if they put them up 50p a pint, then you won't be able to get €1, will you? Because it costs more than €1 to buy. So, like I said, I think the €1. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm only going by what I saw a couple of weeks ago. The €1 is coming to an end. The €1 pint is going to be extinct soon. But if it's not extinct, if there's still places doing €1, I will film it and prove it. There you go. So there you go. Pete and Sharon half board on this trip, not by choice, just the deal that came up in Tenerife. Brian White's dad, he always went including food, drinks. Yeah, some people like to go all inclusive, don't they? Because then they then know that they can eat and drink as much as they like, and they haven't got to pay out a load more money, I suppose. But if you do go outside the hotel, you know you have got to expect to spend more money, haven't you? If you go out, you're not going to just walk around all day and not buy any drinks and eat and go, oh no, I'm not buying any food or drinks. It's all inclusive. I've got to get back to my hotel now. Am I going to do singing on this holiday? I'll try and do some singing. Why not? Go to some various karaoke bars. Highland Paddy, maybe. Dylan's, Frankie's in Las Americas. Where else is there? There's the Bell. The Bell next to Palm Fish and Chip Shop. I'm sure there's some other ones I've missed. We will need a €2 2-pint then. We will need a €2 2-pint. Well, it's got to be a 2-pinter, has it? It can't be a 1-pinter. 2-pint for €2. Yeah, that sounds good. Did you see that Lily's tea rooms got flooded and some ceiling came down? Oh no, I didn't hear about that. No. Oh bugger. Oh no. Oh Jesus. If that happened, I feel sorry for Daniel and Sean or Shane. Commiserations if you're watching there. I do remember them telling me that they had some rain when they had that last storm, and they said they had a bit of rain come in the ceiling. So I suppose if they had more rain this time, then that must have caused a bit of damage. It's a pain, isn't it? The rain. I mean, I suppose some of the buildings in Tenerife are just not designed for rain, are they? And then when it does rain, if they haven't been put together properly, if there's some cowboy builders out there, which there probably are, then they get away with it, don't they? And then the owners, the people living in them, find out, or if it's a business, they find out, don't they, when it rains? Oh, I'll have to message them to find out if they're open then, because I didn't know that, Billy boy. Thanks for telling me that. Margin's going now. Good night, everyone. I'm going to sleep. It's 12:30 in the Netherlands. Happy holiday, Johnny. Thank you, Margin. Take care. I'll come on again sometime. Michaela, hello. Wow, love your haircut. Very handsome. Thank you, Markella. Damien Hancock. Them glasses makes you look like Harry Hill. Someone said I look like Harry Enfield the other day with these glasses. Joe JMJ. Hello. Evening, Johnny. Where are you staying this time in Tenerife? I'm staying in Las Americas. Can't remember the name of it now. I'll let you know when I'm out there. There you go. Jake Vlogs. It's near Veronica's. I'm not far from Veronica's. There you go. I went to Faro, Portugal and Kos, Greece this year, Jake Vlogs says. Good night, Margin says to everyone. Think when sold his place in Spain was 1.5 euros to the pound, but he lost money on sale. Bought 150. But what's that? Bought Lost money on sale. Bought 170,000. Sold for 150,000. Had for 8 years, but built hotel in front. So lost the sea view. Spanish planning laws. Yeah, I suppose that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? If you've got a nice apartment with a view, and then they build a big high-rise hotel in front of it, that must be really annoying. Um, I vaguely remember that happening in Calpe when I used to visit Calpe with my aunt in the 80s. There was she had a friend, my aunt. She had a friend that had an apartment. It had like the balcony at the front, and it had a lovely view, all the sea and everything. And then as the years went by, they started building apartments the other side of the road, and they started blocking out all the view. And instead of having a view left and right of the sea, you ended up only having a view on the right of the sea. So the middle and left was gone, finished. Like the guy said just now, Wild Dead Wolf. The Spanish laws don't care. Planning laws don't care, do they? They just put them up. Ian Fraser, the Highland Paddy had a fire. Yes, that was the one in Las Americas, La Paz Strip. Yes, it had a fire. I saw it the other day. Roger Memory sent me a video clip from Tenerife Forum. I don't know how much damage was done there. I haven't seen any more footage since. But when I'm out there, I'll have a look. So if I don't find out beforehand, I'll have a look when I'm out there. There you go. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Simon Warner, Penfold. What do you mean? I'm lost with you there. Margin still saying good night to people. Sleep well, Margin. How'd you say good night in Dutch? I would imagine Dutch must be a difficult language to learn. Is it difficult? It must be. Jake Vlogs, is Tenerife expensive? No, I don't think it is expensive. But then, you've got your expensive places and your cheap places and your average places, and you get that everywhere. So, but if you had to find a cheap place in England for a cheap breakfast, you'd have a lot of trouble, I think. Or a cheap pint. You're not going to find that here, are you, in this country? The cheapest place I know for a pint of lager in England has to be Wetherspoons. And I think the cheapest pint I've ever seen was £1.99 at Carlsberg. That was probably a couple of years ago. And then probably about £2.29. I don't know what the latest prices are there. Billy Boy, Calpe Rock, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm with you now. Penfold, yeah. Penfold, Calpe Rock, that's it. Have I got Denise her Christmas present yet? No, I haven't, no. I don't know what to get her. Wild Dead Wolf, first time seeing you live. Enjoy the content. Cheers, good work. Thank you, Wild Dead Wolf. They were there. There were 3 places had fire. Ian Fraser says. Blimey, 3 places. So it must have spread then. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Wild Dead Wolf. That's German though, isn't it? Guten Tag. With those glasses, they make you look like Penfold from Danger Mouse. Ah, right, I'm with you. Yeah. German is easy when you've been watching war films for 51 years. I suppose it is, yeah. Sleep well means, oh, here we go. Well, touristen, well, well, touristen. Is that right? Well, touristen. Well, touristen. Got to go in a minute. Yeah, I think we'll end this live in a minute. It's 20 to midnight. Poor Margin. It's 20 to 1 in the morning there. Bye bye, Margin. Let's read that comment. I've lost it now. Where is it? Quick, 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 quick. Find it. Well, touristen. Well, touristen. Well, touristen. There you go. Now I'm really going to sleep. Bye bye, Margin says. Simon Warner, I got my parents some heated body warmers from Amazon. Really warm would keep Denise really cozy. Okay. Good Johnny. Good Margin. There you go. Do you smoke cigars or pipes? No, I don't know. Simon would need to be a circus. Be a ouch. Ouch. Ouch, either knew. Ouch, either knew. What's that mean, Ian? It's a long night, the night. Hope you're going to Majorca next year, Johnny. Good night. Got things to do. Good night, Jake. Yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye as well now. I'm starting to get a bit tired now, and I need to get my head down and set my alarm clock for the morning and do my last minute packing. It's not so much the packing that's a problem. It's the all these electrical gadgets you've got to take. They've all got to be charged up. All your phones, all your gimbals, all your phones, like your battery bank. It's all got to be charged. What do you take home like beans? What's that? What do you take from home? Oh, I just take clothes, really. Clothes and a few bits, really. Electrical stuff, that's it. I don't take any food. Buy it all out there, can't you? The liquids are only allowed, I think it's still only allowed 100 millilitres, aren't you? So things like after deodorant and things like that, you can only take tiny ones like that are under 100 millilitres. There's not many of them. So if you can't take it, you just buy it when you get out there. I normally find shampoo I buy out there and deodorant, and then what's left, I just throw it away. I just leave it at the hotel or the apartment and go, here, you can have this. I don't want it. Give it the next guest. Hopefully the hotel room will have some basics like a toaster and a fridge, TV, that sort of thing. I don't fly till the afternoon, no. Have a nice holiday, Johnny and Denise, and you too, Pete and Shell. Wife's dad took beans, spam, and gravy. Don't you take any tea bags, or don't you drink tea? I drink tea, but you can buy it out there, can't you? tea bags. You don't really need to take that sort of stuff. Might take a pack of biscuits sometimes, or some sweets in a packet maybe. That's about it really. I don't really take anything that I'm desperate to have out there. Right, so that's it, I think, for now. I think we're going to end this live now. An hour and 25 minutes. That's coming up to an hour and a half. It's gone 11. It's quarter to midnight. So thanks for watching. And what's that? You took the same Marmite to the US. That was interesting at customs. LOL. Johnny Vlogger, if you check a hold baggage in, you can take. Yeah, that's it. If you've got your bag in the hold, you can bung all your liquids in there, can't you? Your bottle of vodka or whatever. Yeah, when I used to go away to Tenerife, I don't know what, 10 years ago or whatever, 5, 10 years ago, I used to get hold luggage and bring stuff back, like a bottle of vodka or something, a few spirits and fags and all that stuff. But I don't bother anymore. I can't be bothered anymore. There's no point. There's not really a lot of difference in price now on some of the stuff. For the money you have to pay in the hold with these budget airlines, it's not worth it. I suppose if you've got a package holiday like with TUI and it's a good deal, then obviously you've got luggage in the hold, haven't you? And then you can put stuff in. But I've mainly been flying with EasyJet for many years, and I think out of all the flights, I've only had one bag that was taken from the cabin into the hold, and I didn't have to pay for it. And all the other times, I've just had two bags, a big one and a small one, and that just went in the cabin. Don't really need to take loads of stuff, do you? Just buy it out there. And if you're desperate to bring a bottle of vodka back or whatever, you buy it in duty free, don't you, at the airport? So there you go. Right, guys. So thank you everyone for joining tonight. Click the like button if you enjoyed this live. If you don't know how to do that, you exit chat and then there's a little thumb mark on the left bottom corner. Click on that, you get a little firework display, and then it goes back to a thumb again, and the numbers should go up one. And thank you very much for coming on here. And the next time I go live will either be, well, it'll be in Tenerife. I won't do a live before then. It'll all be recorded stuff now. So, as I said 1,000 times, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. Hope you don't freeze to death in this cold weather over here, and keep warm. And I'll see you soon. I'll read some of your comments quick, and then I'm going to go. See what trouble I can get Johnny in when at the vault. Damien's Steve H. Yeah. Wild Dead Wolf. I flew EasyJet, had to bring my own wings. LOL and pedal. Have fun, dude. Enjoy your holidays. Thank you, Wild Dead Wolf. Thank you very much. Simon Warner. It could be a long night for you with the speed that Johnny drinks. You will be on on your fifth, and Johnny will still be blowing the froth off his first. See you tomorrow, Johnny Vlogger and Denise. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Denise. Denise, Pete and Shell. You know what I mean. Hit likes on the way out, everyone. Cheers, Wild Dead Wolf. Thank you, mate. See you later. Damien Hancock, be a cheat round for me then, Simon. There's only out for 5 days. Yeah, one beer a day. There you go. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Take care. Bye-byes. Bye-byes. Night, Denise. Bye.